So I just got back from the cinema, and because it was such an awesome movie and just a really sensational, really dance choreography number, it's made me want to do this. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition. I'm Mike, and if you're brand new to the channel, please feel free to smash that subscribe button so you can see me dance again in a future video. And if you're coming back to the channel, I hope you enjoyed the little skit right at the beginning. So today I'm talking about a 2021 movie set to come out in the UK next week, but it may already be out in America, and it's called In the Heights. So this movie is actually based off a stage play, and I believe that this was written before Hamilton, and the music itself and the creation of this is by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So the film itself, though, is actually directed by John Cho, and you may know him from kind of like Step Ups or like the Justin Bieber movie or Now You See Me Too. So he's actually had a really big background in musical productions, so of course I think he's definitely kind of the right fit for this movie. And the movie itself stars Anthony Ramos, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Melissa Barrera, Stephanie Beatrice, Corey Hawkins, and many other actors and actresses in this big blockbuster production. Now, I believe this movie was scheduled to come out last year, but because of everything that's going on, it was pushed back. And you know what it is? I think with the current state of theatres right now, it was an actually fantastic time to release this movie, because I definitely believe it's going to draw a lot of people into the theatres. Now, essentially, In the Heights, a young guy called Uznavi is based in the city of Washington Heights, trying to make it by and trying to make a living in this store that he owns. And many other people in this area are in the same predicament, trying to just make their store that they have succeed and just kind of be successful and make some money. So this city is just based off people of dreamers. They've all got big dreams and aspirations or family legacies that they're trying to live up to. And yeah, just this film just explored so many subjects, but in a fantastic way now, because it does have a runtime of over 2 hours. So I was thinking, okay, am I going to be bored by the end of this? But the fantastic news is, I wasn't. This movie was awesome. It just explored so many themes, and it touched on so many kind of family heritage and kind of everyday struggles of, say, a business owner or living in kind of a family shadow as such. And I really felt like they executed it fantastically at a great pace, a lot of great character development as well, and ultimately you were invested, because the opening number in this movie is phenomenal. It sets up the pace for this movie, and I felt like at times, although the pace may have dropped at slight points, it wasn't to the point where, okay, you were taken out of the film or what was going on, because you still were interested in being like, right, okay, so how does this number set up to the end conclusion? It's just so unique take, and Lin-Manuel Miranda for writing this, and the musical numbers as well, sensational. I can definitely see the inspirations of this movie for Hamilton that he actually created afterwards, I believe. My background on this, my partner, she knows a lot about Hamilton. That is her favourite musical number, and she told me about this In the Heights. So when we actually saw the trailer for the movie, we were like, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go. So I went into this having a bit of an expectation, because I've seen a couple of reviews. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, throughout this movie I was watching it and I absolutely loved the acting. I thought it was really well executed, and throughout, every actor and actresses gives a great performance. It was actually nice to see Stephanie Beatrice, who plays Rosa in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, give a different kind of performance, because we don't actually usually see that from her, that her acting ability can go from really deadly serious like Rosa in the series to actually kind of a light-hearted tone. And the use of the actors and actresses in this, they actually made the most of them. You cared about these characters. I don't think there was kind of like a single one that I didn't, because they all kind of had their own stories and they all really fit in very well. The main standout actor for me was a guy called Corey Hawkins, who plays Benny. Now, I felt like his musical numbers in this film were the best. Every time he was on screen, I was captivated, because he was probably the most interesting one for me personally. The musical numbers in this were awesome, the acting was phenomenal, the set pieces awesome, and the cinematography was just nuts, especially one scene towards the end when they're actually based in kind of this rooftop apartment on this kind of terrace. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. If I was to kind of give any negatives of this movie, the only one I've got is really like the soundtrack musical. Overall, is fantastic. There is a couple of numbers that I wasn't really interested by. I felt dragged a little bit too much. I would like to go back and revisit the soundtrack separately, but overall, some of them numbers I could easily skip, and I think it kind of gives it a bit of a deterrent towards the overall score, because I love the Hamilton musical on Disney Plus, and I really felt like this was going to kind of captivate that level, or maybe even higher in that point. It certainly does, but kind of overall, it's tough to say. I'd probably say the Hamilton one is the better of the two. So my overall score from this movie was going to be a 7 out of 10, guys, but because of the ending scene alone, which really elevated the movie for me, my overall score is... So yeah, if you've seen In the Heights, what did you guys think of this movie? Did you enjoy it or did you not? Start a discussion below and let me know what your thoughts are. Or if you're going to go see this, how excited are you? But please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And big thank you to all my subscribers as of late and everyone who's joined the channel thus far. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, this has been a Z review and I'll be Zing you later.